Hello everyone. So now we are going to do one more project. Now if you remember, before we done one simple project, we are going to do one more project now. If you remember, we are doing the packet tracer projects. So in our first project we done the basic network of the company, and now the basic network of the office we done in our previous class. Now we are going to do the simple company network by using the Cisco Packet Tracer. So these are the requirement we have. So we need to do the project, we need to design the network, we need to do the configuration, and what else we can say, we need to test. So this is a requirement we need to read and understand. If you see, we have ABC company is a fast growing company in India with more than 1 million customer globally we have, and company deal with selling and buying of kids toys, which are basically operate from the head office. So they are operating from the head office. The company is trying to open the branch office, we can say, near local village. Thus the company required a young IT graduate to design the network for the branch, and the network we are going to have the separate from the head office. Okay, the network is intended to operate separately from the head office, so this should not connect to the head office. Being a small network, the company has the following requirement during the implementation. So here we have the requirement, we need to check what requirement we have here. If you see, they mention we should use one router, one switch to be used. All Cisco product we should use router, firewall, whatever we are using, all we should use the Cisco product as they mention here. So here they mention we need to use one router, one switch, so we can use one Cisco router and Cisco switch. They mention we have the three department, one is a IT, HR and customer service. So three department we have, each department required to be in different VLAN. So we can create VLAN 10 for IT, VLAN 20 for HR, VLAN 30 for customer service. Okay, as they mention here, whatever they are mentioning, we are going to do that one. Okay, as per the requirement. So each department is required to have the wireless network for the user. So wireless network also we have here. So you can use the access point, 3 access point we can use to connect to the 3 department, we can say 3 access point we can install. Let's see, we will do and you will understand that time. Host device in the network are required to obtain the IP address automatically. So here they are mentioning we should have the DHCP service, so our computers can get the IP address IPv4 automatically, means DHCP we need to configure somewhere. And also here if you see 6 point, device in the all department are required to communicate with each other, means different department need to talk to each other. So what we need to do, we need to do the inter-VLAN routing. Okay, so see here, let me repeat, they are saying we should use one router, one switch, we should have 3 department, each department should have different VLAN, and we should have the access point in that one, so we can convert the wire signal into wireless signal. And we should have the IPv4 automatically our computer should get. Host means automatically, host is nothing but our end device. We can have server, computer, laptop, printer, scanner, or we can say smart devices like iPad, iPhone, Android phone, anything. So they should get the IP address automatically as they mention here. And here all the departments should communicate, so we need to remember we should do inter-VLAN routing. And here they mention the ISP give you some IP, so this is IP we have. We need to use this IP to do this all what we can say design the network. So here you have 192.168.4.0/24 we will say. So here let me put here /24. By default we have /24, so we have this one, and we need to do the here subnetting, because we need to create the 3 subnet. As they mention we have the 3 department here, IT, HR, customer, so we should have the 3 subnet. So if you remember, this is the network address what they given, the network ID. We need to have the 3 subnet, one subnet for IT, one subnet for HR, one subnet for customer service. So what we can do here, we can, if you remember, we have formula 2 power n, we can write is equal to number of subnet. N value we can change. If I write 1 is equal to 2, so you have 2 subnet. You should not have 2 subnet, you should have 3, as they mention 3 department. So if I write 2 power 2, you will get 2 into 2, that is 4, means 4 subnet you will get. So we can take less, we should not use less. If you get one more or little more, no problem. So if you see, if you increase here 2 power 3, then what you will have, 2 into 2 into 2. So here you have 4 and you have 2, so 8 you will get. So we don't need 8, 8 is too much big. Okay, more big we have here. So what we need, 2 into 2, that is 4. So 4 subnet we can do. So here if you see, when I write 2 power n value, when I put here 2, what we have is equal to 4. So 4 subnet we will get, and here n is nothing but borrow bits, number of host bit we are going to borrow in the subnetting. I am doing this subnetting. Why I am doing the subnetting? As they give only single IP, they are asking us to use for 3 departments, so we need to divide this into 3 block. 3 subnet we should do. So if I want to do the 3 subnet, then I need to divide into 3. So I cannot divide into 3, but I can divide into 4. As you can see, this is a formula 2 power n value. If I put 2, you will get 4. So n value is 2. So this is the subnet mask, default one. /24 we can write 255.255.255.0, and I can convert this 255 into binary. So in the binary where you have 255, you will have all 8 times 1, 8 times 1, 8 times 1, 8 times 1, and where you have 0, that will become all 0. But here, as per our calculation, we need to borrow 2 bits from host. So this is a host, we need to borrow 2 bits. So I will make 2 1 here. So if you want to borrow 2 bits from host, means you write here 2, and you can write example. If you remember, 255 means 8 bit. So I am writing here 8, 255 means 8 bit. If you remember, 255 means 8 bit, and we are borrowing how much? 2. So 8 plus 8 plus 8, 2. So generally, if you have this one, we are calling /24. So plus 2 is equal to /26. So this will be the new subnet mask. We need to remember, when we do the 4 subnet, instead of 24, you will have 26. This is a new subnet mask. And how we can write /26 means, you need to remember this table. This table how we found means, if you write 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, this value will come. If you write 2 power 0 is 1, 2 power 2 is 4, 2 power 3 is 4, like this we will get. So you can remember this one. So what we can say here, we can remember this one, this table. In simple, we can remember this table. Or if you want to calculate this table, you can just write 2 power 0, 2 power 1, and you can write 2 power 2, and you can write 2 power 3, and you can write 2 power 4, 2 power 5, and you can do the calculation, and you will get this value, the value what I wrote here up. Or the other thing what you will do here, when you, or directly you can remember 128, 64, 32, 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. Anyway, you can remember this, or you can derive from this formula. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to do here, you need to check here, if you are borrowing how many bits, you are borrowing 2 bits. If you are borrowing 2 bits, then what you need to do, you need to put 2 times 1 from the left hand side, 1 here, 1 here. If you write 2 times 1 here, like this, 1 here, because we borrow 2 bits, 1 here, 1 here. So whatever number you are getting, add that number. So we can write 128 plus 64. You can add here and see, you will get 192. So you will write this 192 in this place where you have 0. So this is a new subnet mask. If you want to get in the format 255.255.255.192, or if you want to get in this format /26. Okay. So any one we can take, we can say 255.255.255.192 we can use whenever you are assigning the IP to the router interface, or if you want to represent anywhere, you can represent like this. So this one I shown. If you are confused here, if you are feeling difficulty, this one, I have another logical table also. Let me show you. So that will be much easier for you. Another method. This is a logical table. We can say magic table. You can say magic table for subnetting. You need to remember this table. So first of all, you can write down this somewhere in the paper, and all the time you can use the help of this table also. You can write, or how you can create this table means you need to write first one is a subnets, second one is a host, third one is a subnet mask. Okay, you can write like this. After that, what you can write here, you can write 1 2. Okay, here you write 1 here, double that number you write here, double this number you write here, double this number right here, double this number right here, double this 16 plus 16 32, 32 plus 32 64, 64 plus 64 128, 128 plus 128 256. Okay, so this way we will fill this one. After that, you need to put the reverse. This you will put first here, then this you will put second here. Like this you will put the reverse way, like this you will put the reverse way. Okay, like this you will put here, here, here. So this way you will get the table. After that, you will write here /24 /25 26 27 28 29 /30 /31 32. Okay, we done this one. Now how many subnet you want? You need to remember, like they told 3 department. Okay, 3 department means how many subnet? 3 subnet. But here you cannot get 3. You can get 1 2 4 or 8. So 8 we cannot take, it is more we have here, it is big. We cannot take 2, it is small. So we can take 4. So I will say okay, we need to create the 3 department. We need to divide this into 3 subnet, but I have the 4, so I will take 4. So I can highlight this one, and I will say okay, this one we will take. And how many hosts you will have? 64 hosts you will have, and the subnet mask you will have /26. If you remember, just now we told here how we will get the /26. The same thing here. If you see here how we will get 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 2 is 26. So same here, directly you are getting, because you are doing 4 subnets. So you get here /26, and the host in each you will have 64 hosts in each block. So after that, what you can do, you can make one more table, network ID subnet mask. Okay, network ID subnet mask. Here I think I miss S here. Subnet mask. After that, host ID range, number of usable host, broadcast ID. You can write this one because we need this only when you are doing the subnetting problem. After that, first network ID will be whatever they give. Example, they give you this one. So this will be the first network ID. Okay, 192.168.4.0. This will be first network ID. After that, second network ID, how you will get means whatever number of hosts you are getting here, that you need to add to this one. 0 plus 64. You get 64. This 3 block will remain same. This 3 block will remain same. We will write that 3 same as it is. After that, you will add 0 plus 64. Okay, here 0 plus 64, 64 plus 64, you get 128. 128 plus 64, you will get 192. You need only 4 blocks, so you have 4 here. We need to use only 3 actually. Okay, so how we are getting means whatever the network ID they give, you will write that one, and you will make this plus 0 plus 64, 64 plus 64. What number you are getting? 128. 128 plus 64, 192. And after that, here this one, what we are saying, total how many hosts we have? We have 64 hosts, means we can use 64 computers. We can connect 64 computer. But you need to remember, we cannot assign the network ID and the broadcast ID to any computer. So what we need to do, whatever the host you are getting, we need to subtract 2. 64 2 is equal to 62. So this is a usable IP. So here we will write 62. In this subnet also we use 62. In this subnet also we will use 62, 62, 62. All we will use 62. We get 64, but we need to subtract 2, minus 2. Why? Because this IP is 1, this IP is 1. So this one 2, so you need to subtract 2 minus 2, so you will get 62. And how you will get the broadcast ID means whatever the next you have the network ID minus 1 will be the broadcast ID. You have 64 minus 1 is 63. You have 128 minus 1 127. Here you are getting 191. How you are getting 191? Here what you have here, you will subtract 192 minus 1, so 191. And how about this one? So if you want this one, you can write this one more and you can subtract. We don't need this, but for explaining purpose I will add here. You will write 192 plus you need to add 64, so 4 5 6, okay, and here 9, and this is 6 means 5, and you have here 1, so 256, so you will get here 256. So you need to subtract 1 here if you want to get this broadcast ID. So minus 1 if you do for this number, you will get 255. So here you will get 192 168 4.255. okay, so this way you will get the broadcast ID. And then whatever the host range you want to get, you need to check here 4.0 and you have 4.63. so in between whatever you have, that is a valid range. So you can write 192 168 4.1 till 192 168 4.63 you have. So before that one 62. Then you need for the second subnet, so same here you have, this is a network ID, so you cannot use. After this number we will start 192 168 4.65. so this whatever number you have, you will add plus 1 here, and whatever number you have, you will subtract that one. So ending will be 192 168 4.126. and then here again whatever number you have, plus 1 here, 192 168 4.129, and whatever number you have here, this one minus 1, so here 192 168 4.190. and for this one whatever you have, 92 you have, so you will get 93. Here 255 you have, so 254. okay, I hope you understand this one. This is simple. We are calling magic table for subnetting. This table you need to remember. After that you can put this format and easily you can do the subnetting. Network ID, subnet mask, host ID range, and usable host, broadcast ID. That's all. No confusion, right? Here see how we are getting valid range means in between. This is a network ID, this is a broadcast ID, in between. So this 3 block remain same. Here plus 1, here minus 1. So plus 1 means 192 plus 1 is a 193, and this 3 block remain same here. Here minus 1 254. That's all. Okay, so now we will use this 3 block 1 2 3. This we can use for one department, this is another department, this is another department. So we can use this one here. This we need to use, and we need to configure the DHCP also. Okay, so let's go here. We need to first design the topology. So as we told, we need to do in the packet tracer. So what I will do here, I will open the packet tracer and we will design the network. So network will be simple only, as they mention here. Whatever the points they mention, we need to consider. They told one router, so I will take one router, and they told we need to take one switch, so I will take one switch, and they told we have the 3 departments, so I will put here some PC in one department, some PC in one department, some PC in one department. And what else we can take here? We can take one printer here in this department, and as they mention, we need to have the wireless also in wireless network, so I will take the access point. We can take this access point. We should not use lightweight access point, we should use the, what we can say, autonomous access point, because here they did not mention about the controller. So I'm using this access point, and here is one access point, and we need some smart device also. So what I can use here, I can take here smartphone, one here, one here, one here. Okay, we will modify here, we will do the configuration, no need to worry, by seeing where it is connecting, why it is going here and there. And we can take some laptop also, later we can connect one laptop in this department, one laptop in this department, one laptop in this department. Now let's do the cabling. I can say this is a R1 and this is a switch 1. Okay, and let me take the cable, automatic cable, here to here, and then we can use from here to access point, and then here to this PC, and here to this PC, here to this printer. And this wireless devices, what I can do here, let me move here, later we will organize. Okay, so this one I put here. So this is one department, I can say. So let's do the connectivity. We will do the cabling here, and no need to worry why it is connecting, where it is connecting. We are going to see that all here. Just I will design the topology as they mentioned. We have the 3 department, so we will see now. So here, if you see here, I can write here as we have here what is mentioned here. Let me check here. We have here IT or what, that one. Let me write down here what I can do here. Let me check here. One minute. Okay, let me check here what we can say. Here they mention 3 department: IT, HR and customer service. So I will take this department here. So in this access point, what I will do, I will go here, I will go to configuration, and here port 0 and port 1. I will go to port 1. I will put here IT. Okay, and when I put the IT, it will disconnect, because we need to go here inside and we need to put IT, and it connected to the other access point. No worries. Here I put IP and we will enable the password. Here I will write here IT@12345. Okay, so just I am setting up the Wi-Fi, or if you want you can write IP-Wi-Fi, whatever name you want to give here, like this. So this one I put, and same thing here. I will go to this one, port 1, IT we told, HR we told, so I will write HR-Wi-Fi. Okay, and here we will write what I will write here, HR what I wrote here, 12345, or what I give, I will give the similar here. Let me check what I give here, so it will be easy for us, 12345. Okay, so now I will go to this access point also, go here and change the SSID. I am changing the name of the Wi-Fi, like we have the name of the Wi-Fi. So I will put here like this is for customer service, so customer CS I will write CS Wi-Fi. Okay, and here I will put the password, whatever the password, CS@12345. Okay, let me put here. So we have 3 department as we told here. So let me do the some different color here, so it will be easy for us. So let me do some color here. So I will go, I will say this is for IT, we can say this is for IT. Okay, and then I will take the different color. This one we can say for HR we can say here, and then I can go here, I can take this one for customer service. Whatever they mention the department, we can do that one. Here I will put the customer service, and we can reorganize. We can move this here as per our requirement, and we can move this printer, this access point in this area, like this we can do. Okay, so now I can put here whatever here. Let me write down here. I will say as they mentioned the 3 VLAN, so I will say VLAN 10 we will use name IT, and here subnet we are going to use because they done the subnetting, we done the subnetting. So network ID will be here 192.168.4.0/26. okay, this is a subnet we need to get from the DHCP. If you see here, this subnet I am using, so network ID will be this one 4.0, and for the other department should be this one. So I will go here, this one I will take, we will say this for the VLAN 20, and what name they give here, name HR, and here I will mention this /26 network ID I wrote here, and here VLAN 30, we can say VLAN 30. They did not give what VLAN we should use, so I am using 10, 20, 30. And here if you remember what we need to give, this is our network ID for this VLAN. So what I will do, I will go here, and this is the IP subnet which we are going to use. Clear, right? So here if you want, I can write here the Wi-Fi also. Wi-Fi, what name we give? Wi-Fi we give here as a IT, name of the Wi-Fi is a Wi-Fi IT, password is a, I think IT Wi-Fi I give, IT Wi-Fi, name we give IT@12345. okay, Wi-Fi login detail, password, Wi-Fi password we are putting, SSID and that one. So here this is HR Wi-Fi, and then HR@12345. okay, and then here we can say HR, then customer service Wi-Fi, and here CS@12345. okay, so this one we done here. So this is the what we can say our detail, what we are going to do. We are going to create 3 VLAN, and this is the network ID, this one we are going to use. So let's go to the switch. okay, here I will go to the switch. Here first I will do the configuration inside the switch. In this one, first what I can do, I can give the name of the device. I will write host name as W1. Here I will create 3 VLAN, name I can give IT, and then I will create another VLAN, I will give name as a HR, and I will create another VLAN, I can say VLAN 30, and name as a, what name I will give, CS. okay, so 3 VLAN we created, and here I have the interface F0/1. okay, switch port mode trunk. So this interface, if you see, this interface is going to this router, and here we need to do the inter VLAN routing. So the interface which is connecting to the router we need to configure as a trunk. So this interface I configure as a trunk here, and here we will do sub interface. So now what I will do here, I need to put this F0/2 3, okay, 2 3, and what is this, 4, or what is this, 4, 2 3 4, and this one is a 5, 2 3 4 5. So this I need to put in the VLAN 10. So interface range F0/2 3 4 5, so till 5. I will write here switch port mode axis. I am making this as a axis, switch port axis, which VLAN I need to move this in the VLAN 10. okay, this one is done. If you want to check, you can write show VLAN brief, and you can see we have the VLAN 10, and we put this port F0/2, F0/3, F0/4 and 5. This is 5, this is 4, okay, and this one is, what is this one, this one is 3, and this one is 2. So we done that one, and now we need to do this one. So let's see here, this is 6, and what is this, 6, then this one is 9, 7 you have, 6, 8 you have, and this one is the 9, and this one is the 7. So 6, 7, 8, 9 I think. So this is 6, you can see F0/6, and this is F0/7, 6, 7, 8, and this is 9, and this one is 11. okay, so 9, 11, 10 you don't have. So where we did not connect 10, maybe 10 is here, so better we move, so it will be easy. So here if you see 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then here you have, this is 11 to 11, 12, 13. okay, just for simplicity I move here and there, but no problem. Just remember here what you have here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6 to 10. Interface range F0 by 6 dash 10, and right here switch port mode axis, then switch port axis VLAN 20. That's all. Okay. Now this one, as we mentioned here, this is 12, 11, F0 by 11, F0 by 12, F0 by 13. So I can do here interface range F0 by 11 dash 13. Okay, so I am selecting the multiple interface. F0 by 11 dash 13 means F0 by 11, F0 by 12, F0 by 13. These three interface will be selected same time as I do here also. I need to write the range command here. So it will select the multiple interface same time, and we can do the configuration to the multiple interface same time. And this command we use to make that access port, and then we will write like this to move that in that particular VLAN. Okay, so this configuration is done. If you want, you can write show VLAN brief. With this command we check how many VLAN we have here. So if you see, we have the VLAN 10, 20 and 30. You can see we have these ports in VLAN 10 and these ports from here to here in the VLAN 20 and this in the VLAN 30. If you want to check do we have trunk or not, you can write this command show interface trunk. I configure, but the opposite end port is down, that's why it is not showing. So we can do some configuration in this router, then we can check trunk will work here. So I will go inside the router. If you are new to the Packet Tracer, try to watch our YouTube channel. In that one you will get the basic Packet Tracer labs and the Packet Tracer series and basic CCNA, all that thing. You can watch that one so you will understand. Okay, I am doing here fast because already it is 31 minutes video become lengthy. That's why I am doing little fast, not explaining all the points here. Whatever needed I am explaining, but if you are beginner, if you are unable to understand, you can watch our basic Cisco Packet Tracer labs series playlist in our YouTube channel, network for you. Okay, here I change the name of the device, and then I will go under the interface F0 by 0. I will write no shut here, so this interface go up. And now we need to divide this interface into sub interface. So see here, I will write here interface F0 by 0 and I will write here dot 10. Okay, I can give any number here. I am putting the number as per the VLAN 10 I wrote here. So I divide this interface into sub interface. After that I will write encapsulation dot 1Q. Here we need to put the correct VLAN number. Here you can put any number, no problem, but here should be correct VLAN ID. What you are using this for, which VLAN, that VLAN ID you need to put. I am using this for VLAN 10. Okay, and after that you need to assign the IP address. What IP we will assign here? We will write 192.168. We use what? 4, right? 4. We have the 4 here. Let me check here. If you see, they mention what IP? 4, 192.168 4.0. and also when we created here, this is a usable ID, so we need to use this one. 4.1 we can use. Okay, so I can assign 4.1 for this subnet, and for this subnet I can assign 4.65, and for the next subnet I can assign 4.129. so I will go here. So what we need to assign here, you need to check here 4.1. so here I will write 4.1 and give space, write subnet mask. Subnet mask is not like this before you have. Here is different subnet mask, you need to remember. New subnet mask will be this one. /26 means this one, 255.255.192. so last one will be 192. Okay, so I assign the IP. Even if you did not write no shut, no worries. So we assign this interface, we assign this IP. Okay, this is for VLAN 10. So now what I will do here, I will write here interface F0 by 0 and then 20. So this is for VLAN 20. I will write here encapsulation.1Q VLAN 20 ID here, and here IP address, and here IP I need to put what we have here. So for different subnet IP we need to put. So if you remember, here we done the subnetting. So what is the different subnet? 65. This one 65, 4.65 we need to put 4.65. Okay, and here subnet mask you need to remember, this is not like 255.255.0, it is 192 because it is /26. so this one we need to put here. So we done that one also. This is for VLAN 20. Now again I will write F0 by 0.30. This is for VLAN 30. Here again I will write encapsulation.1Q Okay, after that, which VLAN? I am putting the VLAN 30 tag, and here I need to assign, this will be the gateway to our computer. So we will put here 192.168 4 dot, what is that subnet, next subnet 129. So I need to put here 129, and here give space, write 255.255.255.192. okay, so I done here, I created the sub interface. If you want to check, you can write do show IP interface brief, and you can see we created the sub interface F0 by 0 10 20 30, and you can see 4.1 4.65 4.129. so this one is good. We can say here we created. Now we need to do the DHCP configuration also. Here if you see what they mention here, they told use one router and switch, we done this one, and 3 department, we done this one, different VLAN, we done this one, each department should have some wireless users, so we done this one. IPv4 we should get automatically, so we need to do this one. And here device in the all department required to communicate with each other, this one we done inter VLAN routing. Now we need to configure the DHCP here. So here DHCP we can do the configuration in the router. So how we can do, I can write IP DHCP pool, and I can give the pool name, I can give IT, any name we can give, I am giving IT, and then network and the network ID. Here we need to write the network ID. So what is the network ID? If you remember, the first subnet network ID is this one. This is a network ID for the first subnet, so I will write that one here. Okay, network ID 192.168.4.0, and then you need to write the subnet mask, so 255.255.255.192. don't forget to write 192. if you remember, the new subnet mask will be this one, 255.255.255.192. okay, so I will put this one. Then you need to define default gateway, default router, and default gateway. Default gateway means the IP which you configure to the interface for VLAN 10. So this one, so I will go here, I will write this IP. Okay, I will copy, I will put this IP here. So this one we done. And if you want to do any DNS server, you can give any IP. So I will give the same gateway IP like 192.168.4.1. and what else you want to give. If you want to define in more parameter, you can define here, but anyhow this is lab only, so I can exit here. And what else I can do here, if I want to do the second pool, I will write IP DHCP pool, and then I will do the next pool HR. okay, we need to give the different name. If you give the same name here, this will be replaced with the new configuration what we are going to do here. So this one for IT, this pool is for IT. Now if you check here, you will get the IP from here. Okay, so let's see here, this computer is getting the IP or not. If not, we are going to check and we are going to do the troubleshooting also, but you can see we are getting the IP here. You get here 4.2. why 4.2? because this subnet what we have here 192.168.4.0 till 4.60 something we have here. If you remember, last IP will be 62, so till 4.1 to 4.62 we use here. So you get that range IP. So DHCP is working here. In which department? IT department. DHCP start working because we done the configuration. Okay, and here you see the subnet mask, whatever we configure, we are getting that one. Gateway we configure this. So DHCP is working. And for printer also, you can go here in this one, and here you can click the DHCP, you will get the IP from the DHCP. You can see you are getting the IP from the DHCP. And also in the access point, let's see here, access point is getting the IP. Here we will go here, the ports we are selected automatically. So let's see here, I can go to the port 0 here, and we have port 1. Let me switch off and switch on, and let's see, I can do the fast forward. And let's see this access point is getting or not. We can check here what IP he is getting. So let me check here where we have the option here for DHCP. Global you have, setting you have, access point name, interface, port 0 you have. Here we have auto everything. port 1 you have here, you have this setting, no problem. We will see the access point also. Maybe if this access point is not compatible, we will change the access point, but anyhow let's continue this configuration first. So DHCP we done for this one. For HR we need to write, so I will write here network, and whatever the network ID 192.168, and here if you remember what is the network ID for this one, 64. So 4.64 we need to write. 4.64 is a network ID, and the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.192. okay, same thing what we done here, only the here network ID is different, and you need to write the default gateway will be this IP what we configure to the interface here. Okay, and then we can paste here. After that, if you want to define the DNS, you can give what IP you want to give for the DNS, like what we configure here. So I can write this IP for DNS. So this IP address is also configured. Now I can write IP DHCP pool, and then we can write CS customer service, and then write network, and what network ID you need to give right here, and check here what is the network ID for this one, 128 you need to put. So 4.128 give space 255.255.255.192, and then default router will be the IP what we assign here. So this will be the IP we need to put as a gateway to all this VLAN. So DNS server I can give the IP what we give as a gateway only. So I done that one here. So this way we done the configuration. So I will save the configuration. Let's go here and verify we are getting the IP from the DHCP or not here also. So let's see here, you are getting here also the IP from this same subnet what we design here. Here you can see 64, so you are getting from there. So this one is also working. Let me go to the printer and go here and click here, printer will get the IP also here. And what else, we will check the other department also, just now what we configure. So here also good. Now I can go to the other department here, I can check here. So here 192.168.4.130. so here we are getting everything look good. Okay, here you are getting 4.30. so this is the last subnet, this one 129. so after that you are getting 30. So let me check with the printer here also. You can check here, you will get the IP from the DHCP. So DHCP is working, and also if you want to communicate different VLAN you can communicate. Example here you get 4.66. so I will go here, I will write here ping 192.168.4.66, and you can see I am here, and 4.66 this PC get the 4.66. they are in the different VLAN, but you can see we are communicating. So different VLAN is working here, different VLAN is working, so no issue here. As we mentioned, different VLAN should work. After that we will look the access point. So all the devices we are getting the IP, and if you want to ping from here also you can write here 192.168.4.66, and you can see from different department VLAN 30 is also pinging this VLAN 20, that is HR department. CS department is pinging to HR department. Everything is okay, working, communicating. Now we need to look the access point, the access point which we are using here, which access point we are using. Let's see here what configuration we have here, what modules we have. In this one we don't have the option, or let me check attribute they given here, so we can change the access point here which one we want to use. Let me check. See here already I think this one we have everything. This is the autonomous access point. So now what we can do here, go here and check this what we give this name. You can copy and go to any smart device here and go here where configuration wireless 0 and put this here, and the password what we created for this access point here, this same password we can copy and we can put here. Here we can put, and we can cancel, and we can wait and check this is connecting to this access point or not. If you see this one is connected and this device get the IP also, you can see. So this access point is correct, only the one which we use. This is the autonomous access point, and you can see here our mobile device get the IP 192.168.4.5/26. Same thing we can do here. I will go to this device. Here inside this device I will go to configuration wireless 0, and here this password we told, so I will put the password. And here SSID I think we told IT-Wi-Fi, so I will put this here, and let's see this will connect here or not. If not, yeah, it is connected. So let me go here also. Let's do the same thing. Here I will write here IT-Wi-Fi, and then whatever you have here, this web, this one I am using, here I will put, and then close here. Okay, so we will see it will connect here, and now you can see it is getting the correct IP also, you can see here. And here this is a laptop. So what we can do here, this laptop I can switch off, I can remove this interface, I can connect this interface here and power on here, and then we can go in the desktop, go here you can click this PC wireless, and here you can see what you are getting here. Wi-Fi signal will appear here. Refresh here, it should show the Wi-Fi signal. Okay, now it came here. See here we have the 3 Wi-Fi here. Okay, HR Wi-Fi, CS Wi-Fi, IT Wi-Fi. So which one you want to connect? So you belongs to VLAN 10, that is IT. So IT we need to connect. So this I will click here and click here connect, and password what we give, that password I will put here and click connect. So this laptop is also connected. After that this laptop will get the IP. You can see laptop get the correct IP. Same thing here, I will go to this access point. This access point already it is configured, everything is good here. Just you need this password and the name, and go here in the end device. You can put in the configuration wireless 0, you can select this password here, and the name we give here HR-Wi-Fi. Okay, this one, and then click here, and you can see this device will connect here, and you can check the IP you get wrong IP. So we can wait or go here and click here again. Okay, you get anyhow correct IP after some time. Okay, and then what else I can do, I can go here in this one, same thing wireless 0, I can put the password here, whatever password we created, and here the SSID, that is Wi-Fi name, I will put here HR Wi-Fi. Okay, so I put here, and let's wait and check it is connecting or not. Now it is connected, and we can check now they get the correct IP here, because in this range this is a second block, that is a VLAN 20. So 4.71 he is getting. So 4.71 is from this range only. So he is getting the correct IP. Now same thing here for this laptop also we can do. I can go here. Okay, I can go here. I can put here. Let me first put the password here, and here I can go. I can write here HR, and then dash Wi-Fi. Okay, I think this is only the detail here. Let's see it is connecting or not. Yeah, and for laptop also I will go here. I will put here what we have, where it is the in this one. So here what I am getting, this one is laptop, right? So first of all I need to go here, switch off the laptop, remove this module, add this module, and power on the laptop. Then go to desktop, go to PC wireless signal, go here, refresh here, you will get the signal from all these 3 access point. Which one you want to connect? This laptop belongs to which department? This department is HR. So click here HR, connect, and put the password, whatever the HR password, click connect. So after some time it will connect here. You can see it is connected now. Okay, and you can check here, you get the IP, correct IP. Same thing you can do here. You can go here in this physical, power off, remove this interface, add this module, power on, go here in the desktop, PC wireless, connect, refresh, and this is for which laptop I am doing, this one here. So this for the CS. So CS, click here, and refresh, and then CS will come. Click here, connect, and password we have here CS. Okay, this is a password. I will copy and connect here. Check this laptop is connected here, and you can check if this laptop get the correct IP. You have any other smart device here? Nothing. Okay, so now just we can ping and check wireless device is also working or not. 4.70 we have, so let me go to this wireless device and we can check 4.70 I can ping or not. Ping 192.168.4.70 and press enter here. Let's see here. I am here in the different department, this guy is in different department and they are communicating with each other. So with this one successfully we completed our project. You can see here this is a project we have. What project we have? Simple company network project using simple packet tracer, and as per the requirement whatever they give we design that project and we do the subnetting. This is the subnetting what we done and we tested everything is working perfectly. This is our project. So actually we are taking CCNA 1-to-1. So in that one we are teaching this type of project also. So try to join our CCNA 1-to-1. WhatsApp us and try to check our slot is available or not. Okay, thank you, bye.